Hello sweet friends, and welcome to Carol's Craft Cottage. Today's video is a project share and tutorial for some Scrapdiva design dies, and today's die is the 3D Easter basket. And I'm going to share with you my project, and then I'm going to show you how to put this together. I will leave links in the description box below. They're affiliate links to make it easy for you to shop. If you use my affiliate links, it doesn't cost you anything extra, and it helps me and my channel. And I thank you so very much for that. Also, you can use Carol10 at checkout for 10% off your order. So let me share with you the dies that I've used. And this one is messy because I'm going to go over the dies with you for this. It is the 3D Easter basket. And then I used this, which is the bunny bows. You get two sizes in this die. You get a large and a small. And for the purposes of this project, I used the large. So before I show you my project, let me say, if you are new or this is your first time here, my videos feature lots of paper crafting ideas and tutorials. If this is something you enjoy, won't you consider subscribing? I'd love to have you back. And for all my returning friends and subscribers, welcome back. You mean the world to me, and I appreciate your support and comments. So let me show you these cute little baskets. They're quite large. You'll be able to fit quite a bit in here. So from this point for the handle, you're looking at 5 inches, and then from the point to point you're looking at 6 inches, so it's pretty big. There's the bottom of the box. You get plenty of dies to decorate this. There is the fun bunny bow. I just had to put it on here. It looked like it was made to go together. Here is the other one I made. And of course, this is not anything extra. This little scallop design on here is on your die that you get to make your box. And you can see here that I put pearls on the top and the bottom of this basket, whereas I put little pom-poms on this one. So you could decorate these however you want to, and they're completely adorable. So let's go ahead and make one of these. I'm going to show you the dies. So you get two bottom dies, and I'm going to change my camera angle for you so that you can see what I'm doing. Sorry if I made you dizzy. So you get 2 dies here. They have stitching on them. So one is larger than the other. So the large one you are going to cut. Now I used 110-pound cardstock on my basket, and it is really sturdy. So I cut one of the large ones on 110-pound cardstock, and then I cut one on regular Georgia Pacific cardstock. I think it's considered 60 pounds, just because I sandwiched the tabs in between. So I cut 2 of that. Okay, and then the smaller one, I cut 2 of designer paper of this one because I put a layer on the outside and also on the inside. These are your pieces that you get with your die set, and these form your basket. You are going to cut 6 of these. That's all you need of these, and I cut these on 110-pound cardstock. So 6 of those. Just counting to make sure. Okay, and these dies come with, when they're in your die set, they're in there like this. So these are your designer paper ones, and you get 2 of them, and you're going to cut 12 altogether, especially if you want to do like I did and do both the inside and the outside, and it does make a nice finished Easter basket. Then you get this piece right here for the handle, and as you can see, the scallop matches the scallop on the basket. So it's nicely coordinated die. And then you get this piece right here, and you'll cut one on 110-pound cardstock of the scalloped one, and then one of these on designer paper, this long skinny stitched one. And these ones right here will be 12 on designer paper. All right, so let me just get this out of the way, and we're going to start putting our Easter basket together. I'll pull my pieces into view. So here's my 110-pound cardstock bottom. I'll just put that aside. And here are my basket sides. So I'm going to start folding these on the score lines. And I'm going to use my bone folder to get a good crease on those. This is such a cute Easter basket. You'd be able to fit a little bunny in there and some eggs filled with candy. Let me see here. I'm going to start gluing these together. So each one has a tab. So we're going to lay this one on top of the other. Nice and straight. I'm a little too high. Okay. Put our next one on. Now I already showed you how to put your bows together. It's the same for the small and the large. And you can do that prior to putting your basket together so that they're ready to go. So you start to get a little curve in your Easter basket. So make sure that your lines on the bottom are always even. So these lines should be even. And you see how it's curving right there. As long as you keep lining up that bottom line on the bottom of this, you will be fine when you go to put this together. And we've got one more. All right, now you see how that is curving. All right, then we're going to bring this all together, and we're going to glue this one right here. goes together pretty quickly. All right, I'm going to turn it over and put it that way. Then you're going to take it like this and you'll push it down so that all your little flaps will go down like that. Okay, and then we're going to take our glue and we're going to go on the inside and put some glue on all 6 of those flaps. All right, I've got them on all 6. So now we have our 110-pound cardstock bottom, and I am going to place it inside this basket. And you can see just like that, goes in really easy. And I'm going to press it down around the perimeter on those tabs. All right, now I'm going to flip it over, make sure that these tabs are stuck to the bottom. I think I got to go down a little bit here. Okay, I should be good. Okay, and then we're going to take just the plain old 60-pound and we're going to put it on the bottom of here. And that's going to sandwich these pieces inside so that you can't see any of that after you get your designer paper on. So we're just going to do this. Put it right on top. And so it looks nice and neat. All right, while I'm on the bottom here, I'm going to go ahead and put my designer paper on top. And it goes just like that. Now we're going to just push it down like that. And we're going to work on the sides. So I have cut 12 designer papers. So we're going to glue them first around the outside. And we're going to center them. And it's going to be like 1/8 of an inch from the bottom and a little bit of 1/8 of an inch from the top of the scallops. I strategically cut my designer paper to have some bunnies on them. I didn't cut my bunnies in half or the heads off. It took a little bit more paper, but that was okay. I didn't want any headless bunnies if I could avoid it. We used to have bunnies running in our yard all the time. I loved watching them. They were so sweet, but we have hawks here, so The bunny population is not what it used to be. Boo. All right, we got one more for the outside. Let's see how many bunnies I got left. I got a lot of bunnies left, so okay, we'll put this one on here. Okay, now we're going to go to the inside. And I just do this because it looks so much more finished off with the inside decorated as well. And do the same thing, just do a 1/8 of an inch from the bottom. And this will also cover the tabs so that you can't see them, like these tabs right here. Your designer paper covers that so you don't see them. So it really finishes it off nice. Okay, we got one more piece. I know this is boring, but I wanted you to see the whole process. So we're going to put this one in. Okay, and this is our piece for the bottom. It's going to go right in there. See how nice it finishes it off? Beautimous. So in an afternoon, you could knock off a few of these. If you only have a few hours of craft time, this is a good project for that. These would be great for little Easter baskets for your grandchildren, for your friends, your sister, your mom. Okay, so I have the bottom in. So this is the handle. And I forgot to leave. I'm going to do this. I'm going to leave a little space for me to tuck that, since this isn't dry yet. I just made it. I'm going to tuck that handle into these sides. And if you have designer paper with a design, I strategically placed 2 bunnies this side, 2 bunnies this side, and these baskets of flowers opposite each other, specifically to put this handle on. Just a hint there. All right, we're going to glue this little piece down the center. And it goes about 1/8 of an inch away from the top. Goes all the way down like that. And then we're going to put some glue on both sides of this. And I'm going to take it, and I'm going to tuck it in just like that. Sandwich it in there. And then we're going to flip this over and put some glue. Got about 1/4 of an inch here. 1/4 to 3/8 inch. Then we're going to take it and we're going to tuck it in there. And now we're ready to put on our bows, and this is the color that I decided to do because there's pink and blue in this. So we're going to put this on just above, just about this area right here. And for that, I'm going to use hot glue. And I'm going to put about this much on. And then once I get this on, I'm going to glue the leaves a little bit, not leaves, but the ears a little bit onto the handle. Okay, so I want to put some in this V area right here. Not too much, just a little bit. And I'm going to hook it onto the handle like that. So you get that. Isn't that cute? So cute. Go to this side, and we're going to do the same thing. Now I had already pre-made my bows, which you can do before you sit down to make your baskets. And I'm going to put this one right here. And then I'm going to go into this area where the V is, and I'm going to just put some glue there to grasp onto the handle. So that's what I've got so far. And then I decided for this basket, I was going to put this trim on here. Now you could put pearls, you could put this kind of pom-pom trim, and I'm going to put this like this because I think that looks cute. And I'm going to attach it with hot glue. And you could put some lace. Lace would be pretty too. And I didn't want to put it under the bows because it would make the bows too bulky. So we're going to cut it. It's only going to be put on to, just need to put a little glue here. And then your bow starts there so it's smooth. Smooth transition, that's important. And we're going to go to this side. Put it right on your glue right on the stitching. On the designer paper. So keep this straight. Cut it off right there. We're just gonna put a little glue here just because the way this trim is tends to fray. Okay, so see how cute that is? Now I just want to test this. I think I want to do this all around. Let me see if this one piece will fit. I did bring another one in case this one piece doesn't fit. Are we going to make it? Nope. All right, so we have another piece here. I've had this for a long time. You can see it's getting old. I'll cut that off. All right, we're going to go around the whole bottom of this. just because I think it looks so pretty. And we're almost done. Got 2 more sides. When I was growing up, I had a pet white rabbit. His name was Snowball. All right. Okay. And look how adorable that is. Super cute. Then the only other thing you need to do is put a little crinkle in there, or some of the clear grass that you can get at Walmart. I don't have any this time around. I haven't been shopping in a while, so I need to go. I need to go get some stuff for Easter. All right, now look how cute that is. Isn't that adorable? Little bunnies ready to be given as a gift. All right, that's it for today's project, share, and tutorial. I hope that you enjoyed it. I really appreciate that you joined me today. Remember to sprinkle kindness like confetti wherever you go. And until the next video, happy crafting. Bye-bye.